Hi all, Joanne here from the Funny Farm. I've tried to do this video like 4 times, more like 14 times, and I just get midway through and say something stupid. So we're going to go this time no matter how stupid it is. I promise we're not always going to talk about my hair, but I'm going to start with that because it leads to my question for you today. We all know we've been talking about how women of a certain age are heading into this national pause, knowing that on the other side there's going to be a lot of gray hair. And yesterday I had the opportunity to make an appointment for today to get my hair done, get my roots dyed and my hair cut. In New York State, all non-essential business ends tomorrow night. And so it was kind of like a last ditch opportunity to cosmetically take care of myself. Okay. So I made the appointment and then I canceled the appointment because I immediately was like, this doesn't feel right. What am I doing getting my hair done? Do I want to spend the money right now? Even though I felt like my hairdresser is going to go months without work. I mean, I didn't necessarily wasn't thinking, I wanted to give her the business before she wasn't going to have any business. But I also can't really afford to give her the business right now. It's also irresponsible, right? We're supposed to be behaving right now as if we have a virus that we don't want to spread, as opposed to trying to make sure we don't catch the virus. Those are two really different things, and the distinction is very important. I would not go to the hair salon if I had the flu, or if I had strep throat, or if I had a cold. If I knew I was going to spread germs, I would stay home. So, no, I'm not going to get my hair done. But because I really am interested in how other people think, I threw out on Facebook the question to my Facebook friends. What do you think? Is it morally irresponsible, economically irresponsible, socially irresponsible to get my hair done before the New York State shuts all of these businesses down for a while? And I already made the decision and already canceled the appointment. But it was interesting to hear people's feedback. And by and large, except for a few people, the answer was, duh. Yes, cancel the appointment. And that led me to go back to something I've been thinking about for probably close to 20 years now. I think about it and read about it and meditate on it. And it's something that is in the core of me and drives a lot of what I do. It's this. Every religion, every philosophy, every culture has some form of a golden rule, right? Do unto others as you would have done unto you. Love your neighbor. Don't do to other people what you don't want them to do to you. And I want to know from you, while we're all amidst this national pause, we're pausing so that as human beings we can take care of each other during this global health crisis. What are you doing or sacrificing for the greater good? How are you loving your neighbor? What does that mean to you now? And is it different than maybe a week or two ago? And we all know that when you love your neighbor, it means doing things that your neighbor has no idea that you're doing. And I'm talking about neighbor in the broad philosophical sense. We love people who are maybe don't deserve our love. We sacrifice for people who wouldn't think twice about taking from us. We give with no expectation of getting something in return. That's what loving your neighbor is in a broad sense. And so I want to know from you, what does that mean now? How are you specifically living that in your life today? That's really all I wanted to talk about. I promise I will not talk about my hair again unless it's absolutely necessary. But for right now, I want to hear from you. So back to my high-tech end card here, people. JoanneBrokaw.com. Find me on Facebook at Joanne Brokaw Writer. Follow me with the hashtag Suddenly Stardust. Pause, not panic. And yes, and the day. It's really all I have. I'm going to go shut Bandit up, and the cat is chewing on the laptop cord. So take care, stay healthy, and take care of yourself. And until next time, bye.